Hey guys, today we're going to read the last lesson from ULS for the month of November. I know we kind of ran a little bit over, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. So today we're going to read the story that's titled Coping Strategies. Everyone has feelings. Some feelings feel good and some feelings feel bad. Can you think of some feelings that might feel good? So you could feel happy, excited. Those are some good feelings. What about some bad feelings? Can you think of any bad feelings? So you might feel sad when something happens, or mad, or angry, frustrated. Those are all examples of bad feelings. And every single person, humans, we all feel a wide range of emotions, and that's totally normal. So bad feelings are stressful. Do you guys know what the word stressful means? It could be feeling overwhelmed, unable to cope, or maybe you just think that the things around you are unmanageable. I can't do this right now. I'm stressed out. So some coping strategies can help you when you're feeling stressed. So what are some coping strategies? We're going to go over that in this article we're reading. So here is a coping strategy, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, check-in, it's called. So when you're feeling overwhelmed or you don't want to think about maybe the negative or bad thing you're thinking about, you could try this out. So what are 5 things you can see? Can you list 5 things you can see around the room that you're in? So if I look around the classroom where I'm at, I can see your other desktop computer. I can see your guys' desks. I can see the desk that Lisa sits in. I can see our smart board. I can see your guys' mailboxes. So what are 5 things you can see? The next one says, what are 4 things that you can touch? Can you find 4 things that you can touch around you? So just where I'm sitting at my desk, I can touch this picture of my cat and Yanni. I can touch my stapler. I can touch my scissors. I can touch the little American flag I keep in the cup on my desk. I can touch the phone. So what are 4 things you can touch? The next one says, what are 3 things you can hear? So that's using your ears. What can you hear around you? So right now, as I'm sitting in the classroom, I can hear our smart board kind of makes a humming sound while it's on. I can also hear the heater in the back also makes kind of a humming mechanical noise. Right now I can hear outside they've been leaf blowing some leaves. And so those are 3 things that I can hear in the classroom. So what are 3 things you can hear? The next one says, what are 2 things you can smell? So using your nose, what are 2 things around you that you could smell? So just sitting at my desk, I can grab, I always keep some mints in my top drawer. I can smell those mints. I could smell the hand sanitizer that I have sitting on my desk. So what are 2 things that you can smell? The last one says, what is 1 thing that you can taste? So I could taste my mints if I wanted to. What is 1 thing you can taste? So that's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 check-in. And that's just a way to get your mind off of whatever negative thing you're thinking about. Some other strategies you could use are creative calming. So when you're upset or mad, could you draw or color? Is that something that relieves your stress? I know a lot of you like to color. Could you work on that and try to take your mind off of those negative thoughts by drawing or coloring, or doing a craft? Some of you also like to craft. I've seen some of you make friendship bracelets, jewelry, painting before. Another way that you could calm yourself, a coping strategy, would to be have alone time. So things that you can do by yourself. Even me, sometimes when I'm so stressed out and I'm just so anxious, sometimes when I get home, the best thing for me to do, I take a nap. I just go in my bedroom by myself and I lay down and I take a nap, and that relieves my stress. Some other examples that they've noted here in the article we're reading is to read a book. Do you have a book at home that you'd like to read? Or could you go somewhere and be alone and take some deep breaths? Just breathe in and out. Those are ways that you can deal with stress. Ooh, this is a good one too. Could you exercise to relieve some of your stress? Exercise is great. It's proven to release endorphins inside your brain, which is a chemical that makes you happy. So could you, when you're stressed or mad, could you go for a walk around the block? Could you walk? Could you run? Could you do yoga, which is just like stretching? You could do that in, a small space and not even leave your house. Ooh, and the last example they have, I know some of you love to dance. Could you dance? Play some music you really like and get some endorphins from exercising and make yourself feel better that way. I like this slide a lot. This is called helpful hands. So what are some things that you could do with your hands that are a stress relief? Could you squeeze a stress ball, which you guys are going to make these this week? I sent you stuff in your remote packages to make a homemade stress ball. Could you, I know a lot of you like this, could you use a fidget spinner at home to relieve your stress? I know some of you like this stretchy, squishy banana we have in class. What about this stretchy dinosaur filled with jelly beans? Something like that. A lot of you like the monkey noodles, which are just a stretchy noodle. What else do we have in class? One of the spiky balls to squeeze onto. A lot of you like looking at the timers, the liquid timers. Those are just some examples of stuff that we use in class. the hedgehog ring. Same thing as kind of the spiky ball to squeeze. What else do I got over here? Some sort of pop slime or putty. A lot of you guys like to play with that. You know, that's not my favorite thing. I think I've talked about that before. We got slinkies. We got a whole bunch of stuff in class that you guys could use to relieve stress. So even when you're here at school and you're feeling stressed and you say, hey, Emma, could I hold on to the spiky ball while we're doing reading? I would definitely let you guys do that, because sometimes just fidgeting with stuff in your hands can relieve your stress or just make you focus a little bit better. So the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with, let's move my video out of the way, is we're going to talk about square breathing. And there's a lot of these different kind of breathing techniques. And if you want more of these breathing techniques, feel free to let me know. I'll send them to you. There's star breathing, circle, squares, what we're going to do, triangle breathing. But there's a whole bunch of different ones. So it tells you, start in the bottom right of the square. So you would put your finger where it says start, and then it tells you what to do. You have to follow the arrow. So then you breathe in for 4 seconds and you trace up the square. So, and then you're supposed to hold your breath for 4 seconds. And then breathe out for 4 seconds. And then hold your breath again for another 4 seconds. And then you repeat that till you are calm. So let's try it again. Do you think breathing techniques are maybe something that might help you be calm and relieve your stress? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's always great talking to you. And next we're going to move on to our holiday topics. So look forward to that. I'll see you guys later, and I hope you learned a little bit more about feelings and emotions.